Hi guys, my name is Maitre. So I gave slot 2. VRC was moderate. I won't say it was easy. I found 2 RCs doable. And for the third RC, I panicked a little bit. So I jumped to VA. And VA was also moderate. I won't say it was easy. There was one compulsory question to do. I think it was odd one out. Coming to DLR. DLR was pretty tough. I think one set was doable and rest were time consuming, and set selection is the key. And for quant, I would think a maximum student would attempt 8 9, and I also attempted 8, and it was on a difficult side. Even with the questions which we were familiar and done in the class, those also had some twist, so yeah, I need to look out for those traps and not get them wrong. Yeah, that is the overall. I would think that the slot 2 was tough. Yep.
Hi, my name is Rahul. I attempted the CAT 2023 slot 2, and talking about the three sections, my experience with the RCs in the VRC section, I found the three were comprehensible. The fourth one was a bit difficult to comprehend. The questions were completely of an inference or critical reasoning type nature, and overall in the RCs, I would say it was a difficult, moderate to difficult level. The VA section was considerably, I would say, of a much more neutral nature. I would say it was on a moderate scale, and so overall, I would say it's a moderate to difficult section in the VRC. Moving on to the next section, the LRDI. One set was definitely easily doable. The second set was doable, but it would take a lot of more careful consideration and analysis on the part of the student. And the rest of the two sets were I found quite difficult. So again, I would overall say moderate to difficulty level. I could not solve two complete sets. I solved one set completely, and the other one was I was unsure about a question, so I had to leave that. And in the quant section, it is where I was taken most by surprise because it was dominated by algebra, and there were very few direct questions, and they were, just a overall dominance of questions that required you to constantly analyze and think about different minimum and maximum cases and things like that. And I would say it was overall quite tough for me. I attempted 8 to 9 questions, but that too with a bit difficult. That too with a bit of difficulty. And overall, I would say that the paper was moderate to difficult, but bordering on the difficult side definitely. And that was my experience with the overall CAT 2023 paper. So yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Kshitij and today I appeared for the CAT 23 examination in the first slot, and I'm gonna share my experience of giving the exam with you all guys. As you all know, the CAT exam consists of 3 sections, which is VARC, DILR and quantitative aptitude. Now talking about the VARC section, starting from the RC section, there were 4 RCs from which 2 were doable and 2 were a bit difficult. The overall RC difficulties was moderate to difficult as there were mainly reasoning questions. Now coming to the verbal section, I thought verbal was comparatively easier than RC. There were 2 parajumbled, 2 odd one out, 2 summary and 2 sentence insertion questions. Now coming to the DILR section, I found DILR to be from an easy to moderate side. There were 2 questions which were highly doable in DILR. And now coming to the quant section, I thought quant was highly dominated by algebra, and there were questions from arithmetic which were easier, and the overall sectional difficulty of quant I found to be moderate to difficult. Last but not the least, I would like to wish everyone all the best for their CAT 23 results. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Rohit and I attempted CAT 2023 second slot today. So for my analysis, starting with VRC, there were 4 RCs, 2 parajumble, 2 summary, 2 odd one out and 2 sentence insertion. One odd one out was marked as mandatory, which I was not aware of beforehand. Apart from that, I started the first RC after taking an overview of 1 minute. I scanned it for 2 minutes and I attempted all 4 questions in around 8 to 10 minutes. I think they were mostly reasoning. उसके बाद second RC मैंने scan किया and I left it after scanning, so 2 minutes went there. Third RC I attempted 3 questions out of the 4, which was related to the theme of fashion. It was related to that theme. And fourth passage I scanned and I left. I couldn't completely comprehend, and I think the questions were mostly reasoning as well. So Then VA के questions में there were 8 questions. As I said, I started with parajumble. I don't know about the accuracy, but I took around 2 minutes in both of them. Sentence insertion, I left one because one I found to be pretty easy. Second, I was not sure about the options. And then coming to summary, I attempted both the questions, even though I think one was easy, one was moderate. And in odd one out, I also attempted both, as that was theta. So I'm not sure about how it went, but I think the difficulty level was moderate. Apart from that, coming to DILR, this can be subjective, but I thought all the 4 sets looked equally moderate. So my decision uh, to to decide which one to start with was difficult. But I think I spent 15 minutes on the first set and मुझे realize हो गया था कि एक point के बाद नहीं हो पा रहा, तो I only did 2 questions. I went to the next set. When I started the second set, then also I again got stuck after a point. तो मैंने जितना दो तीन तीन I don't know 3 4 questions I could attempt till that point, मैंने वो करके मैं आगे चला गया. And third set, when I realized कि this one should have been the one which I should have started with, it was too late. 10 मिनट बचे थे. So nevertheless, I attempted as many questions I could. I attempted all the theta questions of all the 4 sets based on the information I could have guessed. And again, I'm not sure how it went. I think 2 sets were doable if the decisions were right. But again, one set I think should be good enough. But I'm not sure if my answers are correct. Then finally, QA I found it to be pretty lengthy and tough. 6 7 questions I found it doable थे. But apart from that, I'm not sure. मैंने मतलब थीटा वाले सारे मार्क करे हैं, but I'm not sure overall. Overall difficulty I would say is tough for quant, moderate to tough for DILR, and moderate for VRC. Yeah.
हेलो एवरीवन, ये मेरा कैट 2023 स्लॉट 2 का एनालिसिस है. कैट 2023 के अंदर भी हमारे पास कैट 22 के जितने ही सेम क्वेश्चन थे. वीआरसी के अंदर 24, डीआईएलआर में 20 और क्वांट्स के अंदर 22 क्वेश्चंस थे. हालांकि वीआरसी का जो लेवल था उसके अंदर आरसी जो थे वो समझने में आसान थे, सैब्यून में आसानी से लग पा रहा था. जो ऑप्शंस थे वो हल्के ऑप्शंस में हल्के से क्लोजनेस देखी जा रही थी. ऑप्शंस के अंदर ये था कि कुछ ऑप्शंस बहुत ज़्यादा दिख रहा था कि हाँ ट्रैप है, और हमें दिक्कत हो रही थी 2 ऑप्शंस में से एक ऑप्शन को सेलेक्ट करने के लिए. वीए वाला पार्ट जो था उसके अंदर चारों क्वेश्चन टाइप आज इस बार थे. इस बार हमारे पास पैरा कंप्लीशन, पैरा समरी, ऑड वन आउट और पैरा जंबल्स भी था. पैरा जंबल्स हमारे पास 4 सेंटेंसेस वाले ही पैरा जंबल थे. इस बार एक क्वेश्चन जो ये था उसके अंदर मैंडेटरी मार्क किया हुआ था. इसका मतलब जो आपको साइड में पैलेट दिखता है, पैलेट के अंदर एक क्वेश्चन पे स्टार मार्क था, वो हमारे पास ऑड वन आउट के क्वेश्चन पे था. उस ऑड वन आउट को हमें मतलब उसमें लिखा आ रहा था कि अगर हमने उसको मार्क नहीं करा तो फिर हमें ये मार्क करना कंपलसरी है. और DILR के अंदर हमारे पास 4 सेट थे. इस बार डायरेक्ट DI का कोई भी सेट नहीं था. इस बार कोई भी आपको एक कन्वेंशनल जिसके अंदर आपको बार ग्राफ देखने को मिले या फिर पाई चार्ट देखने को मिले, ऐसा कोई भी सेट नहीं था. इस बार पूरा LR मिक्स था. प्रोडक्ट मैनेजमेंट भी आया था, मैट्रिसेस वाले क्वेश्चन भी आए थे इस बार, लेकिन हर एक क्वेश्चन में LR मिक्स था. इस बार वाला DILR जो था वो हल्का मॉडरेट की साइड था. अगर आपने एवरेज तैयारी भी करी है तो एक सेट डुएबल था, दूसरा सेट वो आपकी तैयारी के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. क्वांट्स इस बार थोड़ा टफ वाली साइड था. क्वांट्स के अंदर डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन बिल्कुल बहुत कम थे, 1 या 2 क्वेश्चन डायरेक्ट थे. जो हर एक क्वेश्चन के अंदर ऐसा था कि देखने में वो क्वेश्चन ईजी लग रहा था, पर आप स्टार्ट करोगे तो क्योंकि उसके अंदर केसेस इतने हो जा रहे थे कि आपको 4 से 5 क्वेश्चन मतलब 4 से 5 मिनट एक क्वेश्चन के अंदर लग रहा था पर क्वेश्चन, तो क्वेश्चन कम हो पा रहे थे. इस बार क्योंकि क्वांट्स का थोड़ा सा टफनेस ज़्यादा था, तो इस बार आपकी एक्यूरेसी ही आपकी परसेंटाइल क्लियर करवाएगी. ओवरऑल क्वांट्स टफ था. VARC के अंदर RC और इजी टू मॉडरेट था और DILR के अंदर मॉडरेट था. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Hello, I'm Tanay. I gave my exam in slot 2. In the VRC section, there were 4 RCs and 8 VA questions. I could have attended 3 RCs, but I was able to attend 2 RCs. One was of Netflix and another one was relating to clothing industry and the pollution it caused. These were the 2 RCs that I have attended. I attended 6 questions in this RCs, and in the VA part there were 4 theta questions and 4 MCQ based questions. 2 sentence insertion were very much doable. Um, the summary question in the summary question, I have attended one question. I was not sure of another one, so I didn't attended it. In the 4 theta question, in which were 2 parables question and 2 odd one out question, attended all the question, but I'm not sure about the parables parajumble question. And the 2 odd one out question, I'm pretty confident about that. Let's see what happens in the LRDI section. In the LRDI section, I did two sets with 100% accuracy. According to me, I'm pretty confident about the 2 sets which I have done. In cons, the cons was a little bit on the tougher side in slot 2, I guess. I have attempted 6 questions, in which I am confident about 4 questions. The 2 questions which I am not confident about, because one was the answer was not correct in the option, or I have miscalculated the answer, I don't know. So basically this was my CAT 2023 attempt. Let's see what happens.
Unacademy. Let's crack it.